So 2 months ago, I made a video called Destroying fusionz.exe, and the FPS clan have finally responded. But before we get into the juice, I need to explain the backstory, as well as, if you haven't already watched that video, I will have it linked down in the description for you all to watch. So this video was my 200 subscriber special, as it was made for one of my friends. We're just gonna call him Bob for this video, but basically 2 months ago, the FPS clan was in our game during season 3 and they third partied us basically. So after this, Bob knows the FPS clan, so the FPS clans joins our party and they were talking a lot of shit. They were like, bro, you were also trash, get good kid, things like that. Meanwhile, we just didn't care, so we're just like, GG's. After that, the next day, we get into a game again, but this time, Bob kills the FPS benmo, and then we got third partied by another squad and died, but basically, Bob decides to join their party alone to say he killed them, but when he told them he killed them, they were all denying it and acted like it never happened. So basically, Bob invites me to the party because I saw what happened, I was there, and basically I talked a lot of shit to them, straight up telling them, oh, you got destroyed, accept these L, bro, you're garbage. This obviously triggered them, and they said, yo, who does this guy think he is at? They even called us FPS fanboys as well, like they're some big clan, but you know. But long story short, they continued to deny it, and they asked us for proof. We didn't have this, obviously, because we originally thought this wasn't a big deal, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I originally thought this was just banter, if I'm being honest, but after that, they just kicked us from the party, and I just didn't respect their clan anymore after that, because basically, what I saw, they were very proud of themselves, and they are basically just very toxic people. They basically acted like they just don't ever die in Apex, and they just kill everyone. Like, I just found it funny, because no one's that good, and they're just out here acting like they're the Jesus of Apex. And I found it funny how they're just very toxic towards people, but when someone is toxic towards them, they just can't handle it whatsoever. I don't need to say anymore. But after that, they skip a few weeks or months, I don't remember, but the Christmas event came around and I was playing it, recording some nice gameplay on the new Capture the Train event, and I see the FPS clan are in my game. Meanwhile, I'm playing with randoms and I'm hyped as fuck because I'm already recording, I can actually body them, turn it into a nice video for Bob. I was well hyped. My main goal was to just absolutely destroy them, so one day I can see their reaction to the video and watch how they tried to deny this L, and that's exactly what I did, and that's what we're going to talk about, their reaction. But again, please watch that video before you continue watching this one, as it's funny as fuck and it exposes how they actually play, and if you're someone that doesn't like their clan too, you'll definitely enjoy watching them getting destroyed. And just to add on that story real quick, I joined my randoms party after we destroyed the FPS clan, and they actually got hate messages from FPS fusionz saying they're garbage and he wants to 1v1 them. Meanwhile, I didn't get any hate messages from him. I was well sad about that, but basically my random replies with, why are you gay? And I was just dying of laughter after I heard that. We made some funny memes and then we all became friends. Now on to the reaction. As of 2 weeks ago, as I'm recording this, FPS fusionz found the video and he comments, imagine being happy you killed me. Like, can I just ask who you are, kid? You are proud of killing me with a Devo. You're a joke. So I reply with a long ass paragraph. For people that know me, I'm basically known for my long paragraphs and laughing emojis. But if you want to read it, feel free. But basically, I'm just making him look stupid and bad at the game because he's just clearly triggered and salty. I also stated the backstory of why I made the video, and I'm basically calling his clan toxic. And then a fan jumps in to defend me. Shout out to Dom Rama Utah, and he says, ha ha ha, yes! This guy's a little pussy boy. Try hard indeed. Fuck him and his bitch ass clan. Bunch of virgins. My G right there. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna subscribe to him. Just for that. Don also swears in his language, calling him a loser. A little disclaimer, I'm sure everyone already knows, but if you ever defend me or anyone, make sure it's for a good reason. Don't go bullying people or taking things too far, because everyone is responsible for their own actions, and you'll just become a toxic person yourself. In this story, I'm just taking revenge for my friend, defending him as well as myself, and Don decides to defend me in the process. I could have just ignored this whole situation entirely, but I know the FPS clan are very toxic people. I know a Twitch streamer called benmo's. He joined and left their clan a day later because they treated him in a very toxic way. I know I have kids that watch me also, so lesson to be learned, kids, is that you should always defend your friends or just anyone for the right reasons, like if they're being bullied or whatnot, and dislike toxic people, and yeah. Right, so FPS fusionz turned into a massive pussy at that point, so he decides to direct message me on Xbox, and he says, "Yo, so I saw your reaction on YouTube. Listen, I'm not here to be toxic. You're probably a good player, and your vid was hilarious. It was fun. But one thing clear though, you didn't destroy me. You killed me, GG's. And he said, ego some got that, yeah. But with 33k kills, I can call myself good. We might even play if you want." Sorry, I won't do that again. But judging by what he put, you may as well say he sounded like that, because he just turned into a massive pussy. So basically I replied with, "That's a sudden change of tone. What happened?" Because I was just genuinely curious. And he tells me he's always like this and you don't gain anything from beefing. Which is fair enough, it's facts. But doesn't mean you should be a toxic person, no. If you don't want beef with people, then just don't be toxic. Simple as. He also said, "When I saw the vid, someone sending it to me. I got like, who the fuck is this and he destroyed me? A camper and stuff." So he was obviously triggered, which is what I wanted. He's probably gonna be triggered when he watches this as well, but... Hey, man's a troll. Give me some slack. And then you can see I deleted messages, which is only because it had swearing in it. A man's not about to get communication banned on Xbox. I basically said, "Hey, glad you liked the video. Drop that sub, because, you know, gotta get those subs." And then as you can see, it's just a load of massive paragraphs. To summarize it shortly, if you want to read it, then go ahead. But summarize it shortly, I basically talk about how toxic his clan is. I mentioned the story about benmo's, I mentioned the story of why I made the video in the first place, like yet again. And I mentioned about how there's loads of people with 10k kills thinking they're so sick at Apex, which is facts, and he's one of them, and they're just toxic people, but you know. And I also mentioned that the day his clan ain't toxic no more, we could actually play if he even wants that anyway. I also mentioned that I'd easily destroy him in a 1v1, because it's facts, because I mean I've already done it, so why wouldn't I do it again? I also mentioned how stats don't mean nothing either, because he's bragging about 33k kills, and like it just doesn't mean anything if you're gonna die to someone that only has 10k kills on one character. And then on to the next message. He says he didn't know he signed up for a newsletter, which fair enough. And then obviously he got incredibly salty after this, because he's there like, "Go drop a 4k kid," indicating that I don't have the 4k damage badge, which I don't, but it doesn't matter because I don't care. Like, this game is basically his life right now. That's the funny thing, is basically his life. And then he mentions how benmo's left because he had beef with FPS Crate, which, I mean, it's true. And then he gets salty that I even mentioned it, and he's there like, "People like you just hear stuff and don't know shit." And then he's there like, "Mind your own business, I'll trash you in a 1v1 any day." Basically what he said. So basically I replied to all of this with, "Oof, my man turned toxic in seconds. You know what would be funny? If you got destroyed again for another video. Because, you know, this would clearly make him triggered. And he knows it can easily be done." And then I say, "Considering that though, if my stats and badges are bad, what does that make you? Because you're the one that died to me. And you're the one that can only kill me by camping with a G7. I mean, it's facts, because video footage right there. That's his gameplay, just camps." And I basically tell him that we heard from benmo's himself. I mean, I didn't hear from benmo's himself, himself because I mean, I don't know him, but I mean, I have a friend that does know him and heard this from him himself, so. And I basically say that we know that this beef went down on Twitter with Crate and that he left because it's a toxic clan. And then clearly he had barely anything to say at that point because he just said, yeah, he potatoes his aim, and then he's complaining about how I killed him with a Devo, and that the third time I third-partied him. Like, clearly he's crying at that point. Clearly he's crying. And then, as we can see, it just calls me a fanboy, which, I mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean, he should be a fanboy of me, because he's commenting on my videos. And I mean, judging by subscribers, I mean, yeah. So basically, I take advantage of what he said, and I'm just there like, LOL, you're finally admitting you're trash with that potato aim. And then you can see that his titties are just in a bunch right there, because he's just there like, fanboy, you're just trash at the game. Go screenshot 2k kills, bro. That's your life. I mean, if that's the case, then like, I'm clearly better than you at the game. So basically, at this point, I just roast him at this point, and I'm there like, at least my life isn't sitting in my mum's basement playing Apex 24/7, then brags about 33k kills. Laughing emoji, because I mean it's facts, you know. And then I say, imagine that brags about 33k kills and gets destroyed by someone that has 20k kills. You're pure trash, bro. Because on total, at least when we had this conversation, I only had 20k kills, like in total. And then the only thing you can say is that I don't have a 20 bomb 4k yet. I mean, it's true, but if you look at my stats, I'm like 1 kill off from a 20 bomb and then like 600 damage from 4k. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. So basically, I just reply with, and yet you got destroyed by me, just to trigger him a bit more. And then at this point, right, he starts telling me his life story. He's there like, he's 17, he's in school, working, unlike me. I mean, he's probably not working anymore, considering coronavirus, but you know. And the fact that he's 17 gives you more of a reason to not threat this clan at all, to be honest. He then says, you think you're some kind of famous YouTuber, like your vid got 150 views. Which, by the way, fusionz, if you're watching this, it's now 1,000 views, by the way, just if you're wondering. He says, destroyed, you killed me, wow, oh my god, second time you killed me, I was like 50 HP, wow, you're so good, man. He's like, nah, you are trash at the game, you're so proud of killing me, virgin nerd, get a life, fanboy. You can just tell how triggered he is, it's so funny. So basically I reply, I roast him back, and they're like, he can't talk about virgins because he is one, because I mean he's 17, like. And then I tell him that he sits in his mum's basement playing Apex, and then I tell him, you know what's even more funny? My account is probably worth more than yours. Because he wants to brag about his life story and how he's got 33k kills on Apex. So I'ma just brag about how my account's worth more than his. People that know me, they know it's facts. Or if you just look at my skins in general, you just know how many I've got. And then I say that I'm 1 year older than him because I am, I'm 18. And then I ask he's still in school with question marks because I'm generally confused at that point. Because like, what 17-year-old is still in school? Like, I left school ages ago. And then I say 150 views is more than you'll ever get. Because, I mean, it's facts. Because his most viewed video is just 7 views. And then basically what I put is to end it off. I just said that I don't care about this conversation anymore. Because I generally just got bored at that point. And I said I feel like I put you in your place because I generally feel like I have. And I give him some life lessons. I said learn something from this and don't be toxic to people. And then I said see you on YouTube. And that's basically what this video is. And then to end it off, I said 1v1 me when you're actually good. Which, looking on that now, I would literally have to relearn the game again if I want to 1v1 him. And he's gonna listen to this and he's gonna be there like, yes, I can beat him. 1v1 me right now, you pussy. But reason why I say that is because I haven't been able to play Apex in like 22 days because my controller broke and man's waiting to get paid. back to buy a new one. But yeah, that concludes the story of the FPS clan. If they respawn, I'm not gonna make another video about it because there's just no point. To be honest, this whole thing just went down like a month ago anyway, so I don't really care about it anymore. I just thought this would make for a funny video, to be honest. I will, however, though, still 1v1 Fusion though, if he wants to go on my 1v1 series, but it won't be anytime soon. As like I said, I haven't played the game in ages, so I'd be rusty as fuck. Either after a month, the FPS clan are probably still toxic as fuck, but to my surprise, I could be wrong. But yeah, before I end this video off, few things I need to say. I know the coronavirus is a thing, and I just want to say for everyone to stay safe. Keep your distance from people and to self-isolate as much as possible. As well as, since I haven't played Apex in ages, I've been playing some COD Mobile. Expect a video on that. Man's also been watching some Black Clover, really good anime if you like anime. And also, shout out to Ace. You know who you are. He's my first fan I met yesterday. Really cool guy, meeting him. I actually met him while talking with Ninja's fans yesterday, and one of them was Ace. He told me he found me by YouTube recommendations, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, with all that being said, fanboy, yeah, that's me.
I don't know what to call my home. There's a house where I sleep, but I'm alone. I feel like I've been underrated, yeah. People wanna talk shit, just say it. Bigger with my double cup, I'm coming